Say, Cajun Man, you've made over $10 million on the internet. What's the secret to making our blogs convert?
Monetization.
Okay, cool. And how do we do that? What's the first thing we need to do?
Information.
Okay, so we got to gather information. Obviously, we want to know who's on our sites, right? And what about next? What do we want to do after we get that information?
Provocation.
Okay, cool. So we want to provoke these people to click on our ads so we can get paid. Okay, cool. And number 3, what would we want to do?
Interaction.
Ah, yeah, that's a good one, Cajun Man. We want to make sure that people interact and click on the things that we're putting in front of them. Cool. All right. And then once they start interacting, what do we want to do?
Evaluation.
Ah, that's a good one. We want to evaluate what people are clicking on. Cajun Man, you're a genius. Yeah, and great. And now what's next? Is there a better one too? Another one?
Personalization.
Ah, we want to personalize it. Okay, so we want to make sure that everything seems like it's just for that one visitor so that they click and we get paid. All right, Cajun Man, those are the 5 monetization tips. Now, is there an extra one that we can go over in detail in the rest of this video?
Repetition.
Ah, that's right. Like making our mailing list and stuff like that, getting people back to our sites. This is really good stuff, Cajun Man. Would you mind hopping in the backyard office and showing us how all this works? Right, that's good, because if these people want to learn how to make money with their blogs and stop settling for pennies a visitor, we got to show them. And we're going to show them in the rest of this video. What's the rest of this video what's that called?
Continuation.
That's right. And we're starting right now. Hey guys, it's Marcus here, aka the Affiliate Marketing Dude, and today we're going to go over the Cajun Man's 6 tips to making more money with your blog. This is going to show you how to put high-paying ads on your blog that actually convert and make you money, so that you don't have to settle for the 1 to 2 cents per viewer that the average blogger out there gets, which is terrible. If I had to live on 1 to 2 cents a visitor, I'd be broke. Not fun. So let's talk about how to monetize your traffic, and let's start right now with some good things that you can do right away to get results. First of all, what you want to do is you want to look at the information and find out where your visitors are coming from, what they're clicking on, what pages they're on, what they're interested in, so you can help them. The most important thing you're going to look at is what they're doing right now, because you want to do more of what's working and less of what's not working. So you want to take what's working. Like if you have a banner ad that's working, use that information and say, hey, you know what, maybe I can make that better. Maybe I can position it different, put it at the top or the bottom, or embed it in the content or something like that, to where it's going to get more visibility and get more people to click on it. Because let's face it, the more people clicking on your ads and offers, the more money you're going to make. This is also important if you're doing stuff like content network or sponsored ads on your blog. You want to make sure that they are getting the clicks so that you're making more on your traffic, because obviously if you get 100 people and 1 clicks versus 10 clicking, you're going to make 10 times the money, right? Pretty simple, not rocket science, but a lot of people forget this stuff. So information is crucial. You got to find out where your people are coming from. You can do this in your stats. If you have a web host, you could do this with stats there. You could do it with Google Analytics. You could do it with various blog plugins. Very easy, but you want to make sure that you know where the people are coming in, where the people are leaving, how far they're scrolling, what they're checking out, what they're interested in, so that you can do more of that and figure it out and be like, hey, this page is getting a lot of traffic. Let's switch this up a bit to get more people to click. Now, number 2, once you figure out where the traffic's coming from, you want to figure out how you can provoke them to click. If someone's coming from Google searching for affiliate marketing on YouTube, then I would want to change my content to fit what they want. Maybe I'd offer them a paid course about that topic, or maybe they're coming in looking for cat food recipes, right? Maybe I have a cat blog and I find out most people are coming from cat food recipes. Then what I want to do is find a really good ad, really good offer for the cat food recipes, position it at the top, use the language that they're using to search for me, right? Remember, the keyword is the first thing they're going to see on the page. If they type in cat food recipes, they come to your site and they see cat food recipes. If it's blue and underlined, they're probably going to click it, right? Pretty basic. A lot of people forget this stuff, but it's very, very basic and it works really, really well. So we want to provoke them to to click. Also, some things we can do is provoke them to click by giving them options. Would you like to make $10,000 or $1,000? Would you like to get the blue one or the green one? What's your favorite tattoo design? Different things like that to get more interaction by provoking them, which brings us to number 3, which is interaction. Now, what can you do on your site that's going to be interactive? One of my favorite things to do on my sites is to have a drop-down menu. This would be a simple menu that says, hey, how much weight do you want to lose? 50, 5, 100 pounds. Okay, now what this can do is 2 things. One, it's going to get people to interact. I find that on my sites, when I use drop-down boxes, if they're done correctly, I could get like 90%, 99% of the visitors on my site to click that drop-down box. Then that's like most of the people going to the offer, which is insane, right? That's going to throw your money through the roof in a really cool way. And a lot of people, you know, they just put banner ads. That's why they don't make a lot of money. You can do this. You can also do what we call the grid method. The grid method is where you have several different pictures with writing under them, right? So maybe I'd have a picture here that says, hey, you know, what kind of car do you dream about driving? Or what's the number one, what type of body style do you want? Like if someone's looking to lose weight, you can have like someone who's average, someone who's a little overweight, or someone who's totally skinny. And it's like, which body do you want? Okay, very simple. Or are you male or female? Boom, very simple. This is going to get them to interact. You can have quizzes, you can have checklists, you can have drop-down boxes, you can have all kinds of things, little interactive stuff that's going to get them to click. Again, remember, once the person's on your site, that's just half the battle. That's why so many people are making like 1 to 2 cents a view. They're not taking the next step. They're not getting them into what we want them to do. And this is extremely important. I've tested this on hundreds of millions of visitors, billions of advertisements, where we go through and we found out, hey, this is what works. This is what people are clicking on. Then, of course, you want to look at that. And number 4, you want to evaluate your traffic. What are they doing, right? If most people are clicking on this one, then, hey, I'm going to move that up here and move the ones that's not getting clicked down here. Okay, if I have a drop-down box, let's look at it. Let's track it. Let's see, hey, how much weight do they want to lose? Then when I go through and I make a banner ad or a clickable link, I could say, if you want to lose 100 pounds or more, click here. I already know they want to lose 100 pounds or more because they use the drop-down box. Very important stuff that's very, very simple. And the key to marketing is to let your visitors decide your content. Okay, I don't make content just because I like it, although I do like the Cajun Man from Adam Sandler, right? I make content because this is the content you tell me that you want. You tell me you want it by clicking on it. I look at what you click on in the emails. I look at the videos you click on my site. I look at the various options I give you, and I put that in front of you in a very simple way. If you do this on your sites, you are going to see your earnings go through the roof. If you're doing affiliate marketing, if you're doing selling your own products, this works with everything, and you want to evaluate and say, what's going on? What are people doing? What are they clicking? This is extremely important because so many people just put ads on a site and hope it works. And if they make $5, they're like, I guess that's all I can make. I never do that. That is the worst way to market in the world. You want to go through and you want to look at this stuff, interact with your market, evaluate your market. And number 5 is personalization. Is there a way that you can personalize your message for your people? Can you typecast your audience and say, these people want this, and make it sound like you're talking directly to them? Very important. This is why sales letters work. Dear friend, are you frustrated going to work every day and sweating like crazy to make a few dollars? Here's a solution. Are you tired of going to the gym every morning and not losing a pound? Here's the solution, right? These are kind of things that you can personalize so it looks like you're talking directly to the one person that you want to talk to, and this is extremely important when you're doing your blogs. Now, I got other videos and stuff on this as well, but I want to give you this overview, and then we'll link to those videos at the end. How's that sound? If you like it, click that video at the end, check it out, okay? Personalization is a big one. Sometimes you can even use the person's name. Sometimes you can do all kinds of things. One of the sites that we did that did really well was we personalized. We had someone put their name in the box to generate a glitter graphic of their name. And then we said, download the glitter graphic. We made hundreds of thousands of dollars on that one little tactic with a little 2-page site because it was based on exactly what the visitor wanted. It customized it. It was interactive. It made it personal. And we made lots of money with it in a market where most people people were making less than a penny a click. This was a market no one else wanted to touch, but it worked because we used these things. And then lastly, we want to talk about repetition. How can I get visitors to come to my site, put their name and email in, and get them back to my stuff? How can I get subscribers on social media platforms to come back to my stuff to watch for it? How can I get visitors on my blog to come back to my blog and look at it? Repetition is going to be the key if you're selling something, and you got to look at it and say, every time that person comes back to my site, I need to do all 6 of these in conjunction so that I'm getting them where I want them to go, so I'm making a lot of money. And this is the kind of stuff where, you know, this is going to be the difference between profit and failure. This is going to be the difference between 2 cents a click and $1 a click or $2 a click or more. And using these methods, I've seen records where I've gone in and I've had sites that do $18 a click. Wasn't a whole lot of traffic to it, but still, like 56 grand for a couple hundred clicks or so isn't too bad, right? So we got to look at this, and we got to focus, and we got to be deliberate about our sites. We can't just put an ad there and hope it works. We have to listen. We got to put our ear to the ground and say, what are these people clicking on? What are they doing? How can I get them in there? Now, if you like this kind of stuff, we're going to talk more about blog monetization tips in an upcoming video and training that I'm doing. If you want to get that, go to downloadmynotes.com, get my notes from this video, and you'll be on the mailing list so that you can get our live video where we talk about monetization tips. And also, if you want to get a custom site evaluation from me, we have a call every Tuesday where you can hop on a private call every Tuesday. I'll take a look at your site and I'll say, hey, here's how to make more money with your site, or hey, this is where your traffic's coming from, why don't you do this, or hey, why don't you run this affiliate offer and use this drop down box, and I'll show you exactly what I've done over the last 19 years to profit big time with simple blogs and websites. So if you want to get a custom site evaluation, all you got to do is be a Marcus Mentor student. You can do that by going to marcusmentor.me. We teach you, even if you're a beginner or an advanced person, we give you software to make it work. It is an insane deal, and it's less than the price of a cup of coffee a day. So if you like my videos, you want me to check out your sites, hop over there, sign up, join us on Tuesdays, and I'll review your site live.
Hey Cajun Man, how could we learn more about how to make money on the internet?
Subscription. Notification.